Hello and welcome to TechShorts. Let's start with Java functional interfaces headlines. Functional interfaces are interfaces that defines a single abstract method and are used extensively in the functional programming features of Java 8 and later. Examples of functional interfaces include Supplier, Consumer, Predicate, Function, and many more. Predicate functional interface represent a test function that takes a single input value and returns output as boolean. It is often used for filtering and testing data. Java also provides a similar predicate such as int predicate when you provide int as input value and double predicate when you provide double as input value. Consumer represent an accept function that takes a single input value and doesn't return anything. It is useful when it is not needed to return any value as they are expected to operate via side effects. Java also provides similar interfaces such as int consumer when you provide int as input value and double consumer when you provide double as input value. Supplier represents a get function which does not take in any argument but produces a value. It is useful when we don't need to supply any value and obtain result at the same time. Java also provides similar interfaces such as int supplier which provides output value as int and double supplier which provides output value as double. Function interface represent apply function that takes one argument and produces a result. It can be used to transform or convert an input object of one type to an output object of another type. Java also provides similar interfaces such as int function which takes input as int and double function which takes input as double. By predicate, by consumer, and by function is exactly similar to predicate, consumer, and function interfaces, except it takes two input parameters and produces result accordingly. There is no by supplier because supplier don't take any input. Unary operator interface is a functional interface that extends the function interface. It represents an operation that takes a single input of certain type and returns an output of the same type. Binary operator interface is a functional interface that extends the by function interface. It represents an operation that takes two input of a certain type and returns an output of the same type. Runnable is a functional interface that represents a task that can be executed by a thread without taking any input or returning anything. Comparator is a functional interface that compares two objects of a certain type and returns an integer value based on their order.
And that's it from me and my team in this edition of Headlines. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more such headlines.